Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss for strike 1, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. For Houston, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Wendell, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joey Wendell is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Duffy, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he struck him out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here now is Mike Zunino as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Rays strand just the one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Alex Bregman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Alex Bregman.
Lifted down the line in left. Pham sprinting after it, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Garcia.
0-1 the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Verlander is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's just 1 for 6.
Aledmys Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Michael Brantley as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. Now 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, George Springer. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Again, another foul ball. Brantley at third, Correa on second, Bregman at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now, Joey Wendell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it, and he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Now batting, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 29.
In now, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And he takes ball 1. Wendell at second. Duffy on at first with 2 down. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aledmys.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. On to first, a double play. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here.
Leading off for the Rays.
Digging in,
right
Avisail Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again. Willie Adames comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty up
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Pham is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter, number 1.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
Now
But what's
batting,
really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Altuve is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2. Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Choi has a play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Zunino shading to his right, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Matt Duffy, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Popped up. Gurriel over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Verlander into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding forward now is the DH, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Line towards center field. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So striding in, Josh Reddick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. The relay. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors, and one man left aboard. Bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Astros 3. The Rays nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Verlander sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is popped up near second base. Correa waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has a beat on it. 1 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping into the box, George Springer. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left. Stepping into the box, Ji-Man Choi. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking to send him packing again. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
This is line to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch, pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Verlander gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.